What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jake Shavink here, and today we are kicking off our 2024 NFL Draft Film Room Series, starting with Miami safety Kamren Kinchens. Now, Kinchens is a little bit of divisive prospect right now, and I think the film room will show us why. But first, really quick into the measurables and stats for Kinchens. He's 5'11 and an eighth, 206 pounds. In 2022, had 43 tackles, 14 missed tackles, a forced fumble, 6 interceptions, and 4 pass breakups. In 2023, you look at 52 tackles, 10 missed tackles, 13 run stops, 5 interceptions, and 2 pass breakups. So you kind of see, those mixed in stats of some inconsistency with tackling. That'll show up. But let's dive into the film room and get a full picture of what Kamren Kinchens is as a prospect. All right, here we go, guys, into the film room, taking a look at Kamren Kinchens. 4 games of 2023 film to look at here, and I think there's a nice depth of plays to look at the strengths and weaknesses of his game. So here, empty to the strong side, just running sort of a screen, basically, and Kinchens, you can already see the burst and closing speed that he has here, the range that he can play, with against the run to the perimeter and against pass plays to the perimeter like this. And a really nice tackle there in space. Here, your receiver type, a little bit of an inside stem, then press vertical, and then get into the route break. Right when he's in the route break, he's already making the turn. Kinchens has a foot in the ground, ready to really push downhill with a lot of acceleration and closing speed. Does so really quickly. Look at that closing of space. Quarterback had to be flushed, so he could have maybe thrown this ball, but I think Kinchens will arrive on time because of that, really nice transitional quickness and the closing speed. It's a really, really nice combination, and why I think you look at Kinchens as a true single high free safety type in this class. Now here, I think it's just really opportunity knocking. Right, flat route, sail route, post. Kinchens goes with the post first. Quarterback's getting flushed out of the pocket. Kinchens sees that. Receiver kind of just moves a little too close to this defender underneath, so quarterback's trying to layer this over the top. And Kinchens is there to make a play. Is it the most impressive interception that he's had at Miami? No. But opportunistic, get in position to make a play, and secure the catch, right, when given that opportunity. Really like this here. So receiver running either kind of a deep glance route maybe or to the post and just broke it off a little early. But what's happening with this inside receiver is running it out and up. Okay, so Kinchens sees that, sees already the receiver's planning to get, upfield on this double move. Maybe it's just really a wheel route. But what's really impressive is Kinchens flattening his path right around the receiver to make this play. Look at that. Flatten the path, dip underneath contact, and now you're in perfect position to make a play here. Right? Close your space, stay physical, turn, find the football, and a near interception gets a hand on it. That's a really nice coverage rep where you don't have any help out there. You have to find a way to get a clean path to defend something over there, and he does a really nice job. Here, a nice little design, right? This orbit motion turns into just a throwback. Corner is way out of position. Kinchens is here in the box. Again, we show off the range, right? Like he's the only one. Kinchens is the only one making this play. Right out of the play, this guy does not have the angle on Keon Coleman. Not going to happen. So jab step there. Get your guy moving up field. Get around the block. Really nice job, and then finish. Really nice stopping power on a play like that. Keon Coleman's not a small receiver. That's a heck of a play and a touchdown saver. Here, responsibilities in space. It's a quick throw. Really nice job getting downhill. And then good job just kind of breaking down and kind of being ready for any move. And we just wrap up. And with pretty good stopping power to boot. Can he fill against the run? Yes, absolutely. Are there times where he's going to absorb it? Sure, but he still has enough stopping power at the position to get downhill in a hurry and make plays against the run. Definitely has that. Quarterback here has to make this throw on time and pretty much perfect to complete this pass, and he does. It's an RPO. With this corner that has blitzed already, Kinchens has the flat, and you see that if he just, gotten the plant foot and exploded off the plant foot a little sooner, right, he's making this play. But you can see those last 2 steps, how much acceleration he had there to nearly close and get a pass breakup. Just inches from making a play there. So here, what you're going to get is Kinchens is taking a look at a couple things. One is the tight end working over the middle of the field. If so, there's potentially he has to drive on that route and make a play there. It's a little bit slower. He then picks up this receiver getting vertical. Correctly identifies we got to carry the receiver here. Right, he's got help underneath. It's a good read. Quarterback lets it fly. Turn and find the ball. This is nice. Turn, find the ball, then elevate for a potential interception. That's impressive functional athleticism right there. Shows off the production at the catch point. Just didn't reel it in, unfortunately. But he's talented. There's so much physical talent here. So Kinchens looking underneath for this route. May gets out of the pocket, and you can already see he's in. All right, where are we going with this ball? Where do I need to be to make a play mode? Receiver gets wide open here. May's going to let this go, but watch Kinchens turn and run. Right, the stride length, the closing speed, all of this stuff that makes him a true free safety prospect. Boom, the hustle and the speed to basically say like, yeah, this pass is getting complete, but there's zero chance that guy's getting to the end zone. Really like this here. Again, quick getting downhill in a hurry, and does a great job taking on and kind of, engaging with 2 blockers to basically free up his guys to the inside to make the play and limit a gain. That's really nice from him. Miami didn't do this a whole lot, but you saw him creeping up a little bit. We'll rewind it just a hair. Creeping up right now. Boom. Time the blitz. Already plenty coming in. They disguise it, right? 2 drop. Nobody picks up Kinchens. Look at the closing speed. Boom. Really impressive. We'll run it one more time, full speed. Goodness sakes, what a play. All right. Really nice here. Believe this is Nesbitt, I believe, for North Carolina here. Again, inside release, vertical stem, and then running this kind of over route. Once again, we're planted, ready to fly downhill to the catch point to make this play. Once Nesbitt has gotten into the break, and we're there in time, really nice catch point timing play there. Excellent pass breakup by Kinchens. And again, right here as well. Right, this is immediate. Okay, so they're bringing a blitz. So Nesbitt's hot. He's looking immediately for a throw. Kinchens sees that. He's already accelerating to get downhill in a hurry. We're here. Potential for another pass breakup if that had been thrown. So again, the ability to close in a hurry is important. Kinchens is here playing, again, basically single high. In space, got to have a tackle. Yep, we'll make that one, no problem. Okay, so a few other things with Kinchens here that I think are notable. This one, we're single high, right? In-breaker wins. Just got to be careful with the angle here. Got a little too far out of the middle of the field on this one, but does a good job recovering, right? And to be able to turn and run and trip up the receiver. But the angle is a little bit of the concern there. Here again, a screen. So can we be under control? Didn't break down, didn't get under control. Tried to lead with the shoulder, heads down, and there's a missed tackle. This one's a tough one because it's a communication error in coverage of some sort, right? It almost looked like it's going to be a pick play, and the fake is this receiver is just going to sit down. Problem is if Kinchens is on the inside and this corner's staying outside, in theory, this middle guy should have guy in the middle, and Kinchens should be taking anything that's breaking in. However, Kinchens then loses sight of the guy that I guess he should have been on there. That's a tough one. Communication error, a lot of things happening right at the snap. So That's a tough one, but it's something that just may be a little more noteworthy. Here, what do we got? He guessed incorrectly. That's really all this boils down to. Okay. Double slants. Kinchens thinks, okay, quarterback's looking outside to Coleman. I'm going to try and break on this one to make a play. Nope. Gets caught guessing, and then we're giving up a big play. So he tries to anticipate, right, to make a play, potentially a pick six in that regard, and just kind of gets caught in a bad position. So got to be careful when you're guessing, right? I know that the guys are really good at that, but you just got to be careful, especially when your assignment is that inside receiver. Okay, we're single high here. Getting downhill for a screen. So this is where you got to be able to play under more control, right? Slips a little bit, and then should really be the last line of defense a little bit here. So I think he got a little over-aggressive, over-pursuing this, and we kind of leave the middle of the field open. Luckily, doesn't take complete advantage here. Okay, another one where just running dagger. What I really like is he's opened up and then just gathers, plants the foot, and explodes kind of downhill. He's in really nice position. Good transitional quicks, firing downhill. Just got to make the tackle in space. That's a tough one. Okay, and then this one, just an inside run. We're down here. Filling against the run. Just a poor angle. Didn't quite respect the speed of Hampton here. And we just get a little flat and out of position. So those are the angles you don't want to see that happen if you're the single high safety. So with Kamren Kinchens, I think you see all the high-end physical talent. You see the ability to make plays at the catch point, right? The transitional quicks, the closing speed, the stride length, all of that contributes to him being a really talented player where he can, thrive in coverage, even if he's manned up, on the inside there against tight ends, more notably. But you also see the range to play outside in the screen game, the run game. If it goes to the perimeter, he has that ability. But you also see some inconsistencies where he's guessing a little bit, right? He's kind of maybe freelancing a little bit more. You see those inconsistencies as a tackler and with angles. So there are things that Kinchens has to work on. But when all the physical talent is there, and you see him at his peak playing as a single high safety, it's hard not to get excited about him as a prospect. He was a little inconsistent in coverage and man coverage down in Mobile as well, but just got to find a way to refine that consistency, and I think you're getting a really, really talented player at safety in Kinchens. So hope you guys enjoyed this film room on Kamren Kinchens. If you did, throw a like down there. Subscribe if you're new. Plenty more content coming soon on the draft. I will catch you guys in the next video. Farewell.